Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator Tour DOS, and a special one today, very special one for me. It's going to be a drone tour of Sydney, Australia, but I'm going to fly the plane from Bankstown Airport into the city. We're going to do some magic pausing of the plane, sort of Professor X freezing of time, immersion breaking, freezing and getting in the drone and having a look around all of Sydney and the town I grew up in, and a few other points of interest that I have around here, as well as the points of interest that the game has provided, of which there are plenty. As we fly up over, I think this is Bankstown actually. I said Bankstown was to the north of the airport, it's actually to the east. Yeah, I couldn't put live weather on. Again, Sydney's just bucketing with rain, so we're clear skies today. Let's see. After we take off, we've got a first point of interest. I see. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, let's just head up that way. 1 degrees. The roads, I recognize the roads. The city, I recognize the city. We're heading to Stadium Australia, the Olympic site of the Olympics 2000. It's actually embarrassing. I've completely forgotten all the names of the towns, the suburbs out here. Yeah, definitely not Homebush, because we're coming up to Homebush here. I can see the stadium. This is all Homebush here. I have a friend who lives somewhere in there. The high school that my dad taught at is here somewhere. Homebush. Well, what are you talking to ATC for? Just shut up. Can we turn the radio off? Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Alright, here we go with the power of my mind in a couple of seconds. Let's do it. Boom. Get into the drone. Let's have a look around. There we go. That's better. Alright. Sydney Olympic Park. And Homebush. There it is. Stadium Australia. Bunch of other little stadiums nearby. Hockey rinks, hockey fields. A round field over there for playing probably AFL these days. Brilliant, brilliant. This behind it is Bicentennial Park, which is a sort of nature reserve that was put together for the Australian Bicentennial in 1988. There isn't a big building like that there. That's nonsense. There is I think it's a bunch of covered. Oh, it might be a building there now. Actually, I might be right. Actually, I'll take it all back. These are all mangrove things. Trying to remember the name of this. This is basically a new town that I visit quite often when I'm here. Quite often do a walk along the foreshore here when I'm in Sydney. The name of this place, I cannot remember. I've completely forgotten. And the bridge is gone. Oh no, the bridge has fallen into the water. Alright, let's get back to the plane. Let's de-Professor exit. Next stop, my hometown. Well, my home suburb, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. Here we go. Well, this is the M4 freeway. And next to it, Parramatta Road. The lifeblood, the central artery of Sydney. Gonna follow Parramatta Road rather than the freeway. The freeway which ends here in Strathfield, and next to Strathfield is my home town of Burwood. There it is. There it is. Gonna have to go have a look. Boom. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. This is Burwood Park. I know it very well. I used to go there all the time as a kid, obviously. This is Westfield. This is a big mall. Doesn't really look anything like that. In fact, none of this looks exactly right. Basically, the right height of things. There's a bunch of buildings here next to the railway line. Some more here. I won't tell you exactly where I live, but it's here somewhere. Here we go. Home. Home is so far away, at least I can visit you virtually. There's actually a rail bridge here. I don't know why it's turned that into a gully, but that's what it's done. That's what it's done. And quite often I'll come along here and go for a walk. This is my sort of go-to walk. Come along in. This is Concord Stadium. A football rugby stadium. It doesn't really get used that much anymore. These are some other sort of practice fields and things. A little sort of running track here. This is a preschool. Walk along here along the canal. Across the road here. Down into this the edge of this golf course. I think it's, what's its name? Burnley Golf Course, I think. And out onto the foreshore here. And this is what I said before. We'll follow the foreshore. This is just walking tracks all along the edge here. You can go all the way around here. There's somewhere here where there's some private buildings that you can't actually go through, which is a pain. Where is it? It must be, it's here. It's here. You have to branch off into the road to get over to here. And then down there's an old, I think that's actually an old, maybe that's what that building looks like. I forget now. Yeah, it's a, what do you call it? A racing club. A rowing club. That's the word I'm looking for. Rowing. Beautiful. There you go. Walks that I have done. Cricket field right there. I remember going past there, watching some people in summer absolutely sweltering their ass off. Alright. Let's continue into the city following Parramatta Road. Let's go see what we can see. Sydney! Sydney! Oh my god. It's a pity not all of it's photogrammetried, but I'm guessing the city itself is. That'll be awesome. Let's go have a look. Looks like North Sydney's doing it as well. It's interesting. There we go. That's the Gladesville Bridge. Very famous bridge as well. A bunch of famous bridges. Well, famous to Sydney people. I'm sure they're not world famous, but yeah. Gladesville Bridge over there. Leading to the north side of the city. As does the, obviously the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the big one. We've got Anzac Bridge over here. Again, I used to actually live around here somewhere. Used to do this walk every day across the bridge. Ah, it was awesome. It was awesome. Let's go have a look. Probably a good a spot as any to park the plane magically in the air. Wow, that's photogrammetried in. That's definitely what that building looks like. And yes, they've done a reasonable job of the bridge. Look at this view though. Look at it. Sydney, motherfucker. Beautiful. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, anyway, let's get down here. Let's have a look. The old grain silos there. I don't know if they're still used for that, but I think they're heritage or something. They can't get rid of them. They used to have Olympic signs on them. They don't anymore. Got some kind of advertising, no doubt. What's this jumbo doing in my airspace? Get out of here. I'm trying to drone here. The Anzac Bridge. The old, well, the old Glebe Island Bridge. This is all shipyard, basically, where they do stuff on boats and things, as you can see. This little walk along the lake, not lake, the bay, I guess, is awesome. There's this little canal here, another cricket ground there. We should be able to, I wonder if we can see it. There's actually a tram line all the way through here somewhere. It's hiding. It must be this, I think. Or is it on this side? No. These are the new tram sheds. This is a bunch of old tram sheds, obviously, that they renovated into restaurants and all sorts of things. Look at this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Wonder if I can find what I'm looking for. Here we go. My apartment that I have someone renting at the moment is here somewhere. I can't quite figure it out. I'm trying to find Sydney University, but it seems to have been turned into a bunch of apartments, apparently. Yeah, that's Victoria Park. This is Sydney University, I'm sure of it. I don't know why. I guess they have sort of started building anyway. It's all old buildings and, you know, lecture halls and things. Doesn't quite look like university anymore, but there you go. Let's get over into the city. Let's have a look at everything. Again, when we're talking walks, you can walk all the way along here. I once lived in this building here. It's a crazy story. Someone I worked with later bought the apartment that I was renting 25 years before. It was just a complete coincidence. Amazing. We've got the piers here. Pier 1. Forget what they call it. Sydney Pier. Sydney Theatre's in there somewhere. I don't know what's going on there with these trees. Crazy. Alright. Crazy photogrammetry trees. Here we go. This is Darling Harbour. Here we go. That's Darling Harbour. This is King Street Wharf. Bunch of restaurants. Party place. This is Darling Harbour. That's the Maritime Museum. They've recently pulled it all down and started again. This used to be the IMAX, and now they're obviously, look, they are still building it when the photogrammetry was doing, I don't know what, last time I was here it was just being started, so there you go. It's fairly recent photogrammetry. I don't think the IMAX has reopened yet. Yeah, there's Sydney Tower. Centrepoint Tower as we call it, although I did notice it's called Sydney Tower, I think, on the actual thing. What's going on there? What's going on there? We've got some meteorite falling. Oh, it's a car. It was a car. Oh, this car's falling out of the sky. Oh no, Sydney, what's going on? This is the new constructions at Barangaroo. All of that was there. This was not there. This is brand new. I've never seen this before. I don't think it exists yet. Have they really built this already? I thought they were still building it. Wow. Anyway, that's a casino apparently. We've already got a casino over here, but apparently Sydney needs 2 casinos to steal people's money. Where is it, the other one? Star City? This is it here. Well, that's a casino. And now that's a casino. Casinos for everyone. They want that Asian money. Asians love gambling. Barangaroo Point. I was, constantly wandering around here when all of this was being built. It's kind of amazing to see it. Kind of amazing to see it. Well, it was finished last time with all this grass and beautiful area. Beautiful area. Absolutely marvellous. Some more piers. Actually, this was Pier 1. I was too early. There's Pier 1 down there. It's got food. Like all of these things. They're either apartments or they're food, restaurants. The famous Sydney Harbour Bridge. There it is. Magnificent. What's my drone doing? What's going on down there? We've got a flag on the water. Is that meant to be... Oh, it's the reflection of the... meant to be the reflection? Why is the flag there? The flags are meant to be up there. Games. Mistakes have been made. Luna Park. Never been there in my life. I've walked past it, never actually walked into the place. It was closed for all of my teen years when it would have been something I wanted to do. But, alas, no longer. We've got North Sydney here. I used to work up there somewhere. I don't talk about the north of the Sydney. It might as well be Queensland as far as I'm concerned. I'm a south of the harbour person. I'm not entirely sure where, but Taronga Park Zoo's here somewhere. I don't actually know. I've only ever taken a ferry to it, and to be honest with you, I don't know which one. That's Pinchgut Island, famously film 70s movie that's Quentin Tarantino's favourite movie, Escape from Pinchgut, although I think it's got a different name in America. The plane's flying over me. How dare you? How dare you? There we go. We can have a quick squiz around here. Mrs. Macquarie's chair, they call this point. Usually there's like a stage or something here for they do like operas and things out over the water. Sometimes they do you know, movies and things. This is Centennial Park and the Botanical Gardens. Wandered all through there. This is obviously the Sydney Opera House. Extremely famous. Awesome. Absolutely incredible to be able to do this. This is all looking pretty. Yeah, that's a passenger terminal. This is the rocks behind it. That's sort of looking okay. Not quite correct, but anyway. Circular Quay. Possibly one of the nicest places on the planet Earth. You take people here and they go, oh my God, look at this harbour. I mean, yeah, just look at the view. You get off the train here at Circular Quay, and this is what is confronted with you. And you get on a ferry to go to Manly or Taronga Park Zoo or the North. Incredibly. This is, well, this is basically an old bank, I think, or the Treasury. I think it's the old Treasury. It's now restaurants and things. There's a Macca's there. Oh, they've wiped out the Macca's. This is a Macca's. Not even, they're desperately not wanting to advertise. Let's see if we can go through George Street here. This is the main street. This is actually Parramatta Road. It's the same road as I mentioned before. There are definitely no trees there. That's wrong. Wow. Look at this. This is incredible. Except for the trees. The crazy trees. Here we go. This is a very, very familiar view for me. This is the Queen Victoria building. An old, well, it's all shops and restaurants and things. It's pretty good. Pretty popular with the tourists. This is the town hall. The town hall, which is famous amongst all Sydney teenagers, are probably not anymore these days with mobile phones, but back before mobile phones, we had to arrange to meet somewhere if we're coming to the city to go to the movies or something, because the movie cinemas are right here. That's a KFC. You could almost see it. So the town hall steps was the place to meet. This is the, there it is, Event Cinemas. There are the movies. Where's my... Let's go down here just a little bit. I lived in this building at one point. No, this one. This one here, I think. Somewhere up here. Damn. And that was years ago. My God, that was just 1,000 years. Here it is. This building here is where I worked as well. More recently, before I came to France. My desk was here somewhere. It was level 14, which was the one, I think, a one above that thing there. And then we had all of this part of the floor. So my desk would have been, I had it next to the window here somewhere. Although I moved around quite a bit. But my last desk was right there. There you go. Good riddance. I mean, you know, working at a desk in an office, it just was never for me. This is Central Station. Ah, so familiar. So familiar. Alright, we're going to zoom over to here. And say hi to the, well, I think the Sydney Football Stadium has been pulled down. I don't know if they've rebuilt it, but here we go. This was the Sydney Football Stadium. I think they've They're still rebuilding it as far as I know. Don't know why Carlsberg would be... didn't know Carlsberg was big in Australia. This is the Sydney Cricket Ground. Very famous old ground. What have we got on the board? Sydney Cricket Ground. There it is. It doesn't quite fit the board. What did it say there? There we go. We're doing the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. There you go. Well, that did just happen, I think, not that long ago. I don't follow cricket, so I'm not really sure. Is there anything else around here to have a look at? I don't know. I think we go back to the plane now. And we de-cerebro ourselves, and we continue a bit of a fly around without commentary on our way to Kingsford Smith International Airport, where we will continue tomorrow.
Rover, Zulu Alpha 11 is 4 miles northeast 1,000 feet with Gulf to land.
Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Sydney Tower. QNH 29er decimal 9er to wind 257 at tree. Enter left base runway 16 right.
Alright, landing on 16 right apparently. Okay, this is Kingsford Smith Airport here. It's got about 1,000 runways. 16 must be the one that heads out over to the east-west one. Yep, there you go. That makes sense.
Cleared to land runway 16 right.
Cleared to land runway 16 right.
Oh, caution, they're telling me... Well, I don't care. Whatever you're saying, I'm not listening to ATC. So there's someone landing on left while I'm landing on right. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? I don't need no cautions. I don't care, you see. This is my simulation. Where is it? There's a golf course here. Cogger Golf Course is here somewhere. Where is it? Is that it? Can't be. Can't be. I've lost Cogger Golf Course. Anyway, it's here somewhere. I've definitely played golf there. Now, which one's 16 right? Must be that one. Question mark. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it would matter in real life, or just landing here is apparently Sydney Airport is one of the most expensive airports to land at. Even if you're in emergency landing, it'll cost you like $200,000 or something, or $20,000, or some ridiculous amount of money. And just think that every aircraft that lands here pays that. Where's 16 left then, if this is 16 right? Interesting. I've taken off from here using the game, but I've never landed here, I don't think. I usually just, when I'm having a look around Sydney, I take off from here and head to Bankstown, not the other way around. So, here we go. Sydney Airport. Boom. Oh, what? Which is a spine shatterer. A spine shatterer. Yeah, alright, we're going to stop right here and annoy everyone. That was Sydney. That was my hometown. That was the end of the France to Australia bush trip. We're going to continue our tour d'Oz though. Tomorrow, I think we've got to head to Canberra because that's the next bush trip, the official bush trip. So I think probably tomorrow will be in Canberra because I don't think Canberra's any more than an hour away from Sydney by air. So we'll see. We'll see. That'll be for tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed that tour of Sydney. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.